What is up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a brand new mystery gift coming to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We also have some news on the second DLC's release date. We also learn more information about the brand new Switch console and more. And of course, guys, like my type of content, enjoy my videos, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. Consider supporting the channel by joining the Pan Fam by hitting that join channel member button below. Let's begin with the brand new episode of Pokemon Paldean Winds. This is a new YouTube exclusive anime series for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And honestly, it's pretty awesome. If you have not seen episode 1, definitely check it out. The animation is absolutely phenomenal. It does follow the game story, so it is different than Pokemon Horizons, and the first episode's only like 10 minutes long. Not sure how many more episodes we're gonna get, but I'm definitely watching this. This is very easy to digest, and there is a new mystery gift that you can get today, and you don't even have to watch the episode. You can just watch this video. Of course, you can get a mystery gift of Satitan. The Satitan was from the episode, and it does have the title, The Rampaging. It does have the Ferocious mark on it, which is actually really cool. Now, the downside of this mystery gift is it comes in a Pokeball. It is not a Cherish Ball, which is very disappointing. And the code is like a flute with the I being a 1. So get that before August 31st of 2024. You have a full year to get it. So make sure you actually get this mystery gift. I mean, it's pretty cool at the very least. Now, let's talk about maybe the most interesting story here. Regulation E, which is the VGC format for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which is going to start on October 1st, which would have included the Teal Mass Pokemon, is going to end on November 30th. This was the original announcement, right? This was going to happen on September 1st. It said some Pokemon may not be used. It's going to include Pokemon from the Paldea Dex and Pokemon Home and Teal Mass, right? So this was shown off on September 1st. Everyone was excited for a 2-month regulation, and pretty much this was confirming to me that, okay, if the Teal Mass DLC, since it's coming out September 13th, and the regulation actually starts on October 1st, giving 2 weeks for players to prepare, to me, this was essentially confirming that the release date of the Indigo Disk was going to be around like November 13th, middle of November, right? Because, you know, this regulation would have ended on the 30th, and then December 1st, we would have regulation F, and that's when we would have gotten the Indigo Disk Pokemon in VGC. There's an update to the story, of course, which was posted on September 5th. So September 5th, right? So over the weekend, over the Labor Day weekend in the States here, we get a new update on Regulation E. So they move the endpoint from November 30th to January 2nd, which means that I think they wanted the DLC out before like Thanksgiving time, Black Friday time, you know, getting the deals and sales and all of that. But I think they had an internal review over that weekend, seeing if they can reach their deadline that they set for themselves. And it looks like they probably can't reach that deadline. So it seems like the Indigo Disk DLC is going to be actually coming out middle of December, maybe like December like 13th, 15th or something like that, or maybe first week of December. But we know it's not going to be making it in November. This is going to be a December DLC now. Worst case scenario, gets delayed again into 2024. But most likely, we're looking at December 2023 release date here. So we're going to have to enjoy that Teal Mass for about 3 months. I don't think the Teal Mass DLC will have 3 months worth of content. Personally, I'm thinking like if you beeline the story, it's going to be like 5 hours long. There's a 99 new Pokemon outside of that 200 Dex that is coming to the region, because unfortunately, they are bringing a lot of Pokemon that is already in the Paldea Dex to the DLC for the new Dex, and there's only 99 new Pokemon, and then like 4 of those are legendaries. So how many shiny hunts can you do unless you want to re-shiny hunt all the Pokemon you've already hunted in the original Dex? I mean, I don't know. I think I'm a little bit disappointed in terms of content here, because I don't think it's gonna last 3 months. I'll definitely be doing all the things I can do, but that's just a personal note from my end. Now, I did mention this in a previous video. There is a new Nintendo Direct coming next week. Makes a lot of sense. The Tokyo Game Show is slated to start next week. Probably, I think it's next weekend. So it makes sense to have a Nintendo Direct right before that Tokyo Game Show actually occurs. We saw this earlier this month with the Mario Wonder Direct, and then that following weekend, we were able to play the Mario Wonder demo at PAX West at Nintendo Live, which I played myself. It was pretty phenomenal. So I'm not surprised to see a Nintendo Direct before another big gaming showcase at Tokyo Game Show. What games will they show? I mean, could be some Pokemon DLC content, but I do think it's more going to be in the lines of like maybe a Metroid Prime 4, Super Mario RPG, maybe more Mario Wonder. I don't know what other games that would show off for 2024 stuff, but I mean, that's pretty much what they have cooking right now that we know of. Now, if you, for some reason, if you really needed a catch up on the story, you can go to the official Pokemon Company YouTube account and check out their Scarlet and Violet recap video. I don't know who this is for, but at the very least, we can now say there are no spoilers for the base game because the official Nintendo account has now released it all. Now to our last story, which is honestly incredibly interesting to me. Let's talk about the Nintendo Switch 2. We don't have a confirmation of the name. We call it the Super Switch or whatever you want to call it. I like the Super Switch, but for in this video, we're going to call it the Switch 2. So yes, the Switch 2 was at Gamescom. Gamescom is the biggest gaming expo in the world, even bigger than E3, an insane amount of attendees. And they had some closed door demos of the Switch 2 running for developers. One demo was an enhanced version of Breath of the Wild. It was just a tech demo, not an actual re-release. So the game was just running with better performance, frame rate, and all of that good stuff. Higher frame rate and resolution, which is massive, honestly. It would be really cool to see like these Switch games run at 60 FPS because Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are like locked at 30 FPS. I would love to see 60 FPS, and I'd love to see like 1440p or even 4K on some of these Switch games. That'd be really awesome too. Another game was The Matrix Awakens running on Unreal 5, which is actually pretty huge. Unreal 5 is the newest version of the Unreal Engine. A lot of developers are switching over to Unreal 5. It's actually really user-friendly for the most part, and it's actually free to make a game under Unreal 5 until you make a profit of $1 million on it, and then you actually just got to start paying on Epic for it, which is actually pretty cool. But that's really awesome. I'm really excited for this new console because it actually seems like it might be able to compete with the big boys, which is going to be really cool. The last one has NVIDIA DLSS enabled with ray tracing. That is pretty crazy. I mean, ray tracing is awesome. I mean, you do see it on like PS5 and Xbox Series X. But it's mainly like a PC feature that I'm pretty much always play my PC games on, and it really does matter a lot. NVIDIA DLSS is going to be great for upscaling the resolution, just making things look better by using like AI and things like that, which is actually really sick. And here's the full article from Video Game Chronicle, who reported the story. So The Matrix Awakens, if you didn't know, this was a demo that was, I think you can't download it anymore, but it was released in 2021. As a tech demo for the PS5 and Xbox Series X. So the fact that it is running this tech demo, and it seems to be running it well, is actually pretty cool. And yes, the NVIDIA DLSS upscaling technology makes it seem like the visuals are comparable to Sony's and Microsoft's current gen consoles. So that doesn't necessarily mean it'll be as powerful as them. This just means like weaker hardware can look this good. Essentially, like, think of it as like a technical magic trick. But I'll be really interested in, one, the price of this, two, if it's still going to have a handheld mode and all that, and if it's going to be backwards compatible. Those are going to be my three big questions for the next Nintendo console. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. Let me know in the comment section below, what are you most excited for in the Pokemon DLC, and what do you want to see from a Switch 2? I would love to hear it. Anyways, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out. Have a good one.